That's a fish. Yep.
That's a fish.
Hooked up. Oh man.
Wow.
That's a decent one.
Is he?
You got him? That may be a striper. Well, as you guys can probably tell by the look of my hair, it is early this morning. It's about 5 a.m. here in East Tennessee. Yeah! Jacked up on Mountain Dew!
And coffee.
And coffee, yeah.
On stripers.
Yes, hopefully. We stayed up last night and rigged all the gear for striper fishing this morning. We got the bait tank already in the boat, and we are going to drink some coffee and be on the lake before sunrise to catch bait, some skipjack. And then we're going to go down and fish on Watts Bar for stripers this morning.
And poop. Hopefully I poop.
Yeah, that'd be good. He's got the morning plug from it's not good.
Solution right here.
Yep. There we go. Well, good morning. We went and caught bait already, and it was really easy. We didn't even have to put the daggum boat in the water because they were busting at the ramp. So we are now down on Watts Bar Lake about to do some striper fishing after the steam plant fishing we did yesterday morning before I had that wedding last night. I ate some Indian food at the wedding, and man, that was rough this morning. But either way, we're out here. It's about 8 o'clock now, 7:45. Sun's just now starting to come up. We got tons of fog on the water because it's 29 degrees out here. But I think we're going to have a good day. We got a cooler or a tank full of about 15 baits right now, and we need to do a water change. So I'm going to stop blabbing, and we're going to put the boat in the water and start a dragging for some big old striped bass. What do you think?
What's the technical definition of dadgum?
Dadgum? I don't know.
Synonymous with gosh darn.
Yes.
Golly gee darn it.
Dang it. By God. Well, let's go. A little chilly this morning, a little chilly.
Even meets my definition of chili.
Yeah. Alrighty. We cooking with peanut oil now. I got so many daggum clothes on I can't walk. Feel like that kid from A Christmas Story.
Yeah. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. You know what's even better feeling? Striper pulling drag off your reel.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. It's time to catch a striped bass, baby. Water's a little poopy, so we're gonna have to change it here in a second. But way down in there somewheres. I'm gonna close this before I get soaked. Beautiful morning. Remember, kids, stay sober or get pulled over. Little brisk this morning, little brisk. We ain't got no current. I wish we had a little current, but there ain't none right now. But there is water, and there are fish, and we do have bait. So those are all positive things. Oh God. She cold. I'm gonna put this dang light in so we don't get whacked and turn on the nav lights, even though it's daylight. It'd be a bad time for a bass boat to come around and mock Jesus. You ready to catch some fish, sir? Nah. Not for the first place we're gonna fish. Thank goodness. Just let the wind blow us over to you. At what point in the day do you switch to the camo Crocs?
Probably after I get something to eat.
Yeah.
About that 52 to 53 degree range.
That's camo Croc weather?
Yeah, as long as it's the sun.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be like 12 o'clock before this fog burns all the way off.
Better they call it 9:30.
9:30, 8:16 right now. I bet it's at least 10:30.
We'll call the over-under at 10. You're saying the over?
Yes.
Loser jumps in the water?
Hell no.
I'm with you on that. Boat ride a little more enjoyable.
Your poopy juice, sir.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really need it this morning.
The stripers are kind of like the skipjack. Like you've caught them everywhere.
Yeah. There are a lot of stripers around here. Gonna drop the trolling motor.
Oh yeah, should probably be useful.
That'd be helpful. All right.
Ready, Captain.
Aye, aye.
Same deal as the other day. We're gonna slow troll us some live skips.
Yeah. Except we're gonna troll a bunch of them
Yeah.
at once.
We gonna put six fish spread?
Yep. Yep. I'm thinking so.
I do kind of want to run a down rod just because I want to see
To
a
get
down
thumped?
rod get thumped.
Yeah, we'll put it right back here. Put it down about 10 feet or so.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. So we're gonna start out pulling planer boards, and we'll run a float and a downline bait. Yeah. Whoa. There's a couple of them. Rocking some old Big Cat Fever Hellcat rods with the usual Komodo reel. The Hellcats are really good for pulling planer boards because they've got a limber tip. Helps the boards pull out a little bit more.
Would you describe it as limber or limp?
I think it's limber.
Okay.
We're not going to emasculate the rods.
I feel like I just did. So don't bring me into this, what we're doing and not doing.
Gonna help both of our OCD and keep the orange boards with the orange rods and the green boards with the green rods.
See, I say thank you, but it's like really sincere.
I know. I'm here to please. And I'll be the nice one and put yours out first.
Okay. What a guy.
What a
You
guy.
got some belly up ones in there?
The big ones do that. If you kick it, he'll start swimming off. We're gonna put him out really quick though. It's foamy. See, the two big ones are gonna sit on their side like a butthole. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a water change here in a second.
What I was thinking.
Okay. These are perfect single hooker size, y'all. We hook them like that. A few of them are perfect single hooker size. Go ahead and get them in the water there. Running 50-pound leaders to a big 9 or 10-aught J on the single hooks, and then an 8-aught J to a treble hook on the double hookers. And we're gonna let out about 15 feet of line here, maybe 16, just because we're pretty deep, which is about 8 or 9 pulls to this. All right. got her out.
Hey, mister, how long is this gonna take?
5 years.
I don't know if we can do that. Oh, he's excited.
He's doing a little better now. This is that was a decent sized skipper. He's probably on the edge of double singer hooker land.
Feel free to check those drags.
Yeah.
This is like real fishing stuff. Get that big dog.
Let me get the big daddy.
Yep.
Get him out. Can you get that off for me?
Yep.
Okay. On these double hookers, take that big hook through the nose like that. You take your treble hook, which the leader itself is tied with braid because mono will kink up and stuff. You let them sit like that. Yep. He's probably gonna have to recuperate for a minute. But we'll get him going. Okay. Our trajectory looks good. Yeah, that's another single hooker. On a couple of these we have some weights, like a 1/4 ounce weight, and then some of them we don't. Just to experiment to see if they want it down a little deeper or not. Oh, he's doing good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll be good. So that's about 18 feet on that one. Got that. Got that. He's swimming clear to the other side of the boat.
I don't know if he's gonna fit in there.
Probably need a couple of bigger hooks, but
Run it, bud.
see what happens.
Yeah. Man, that just gets me so jacked seeing
Yeah.
bait like that.
It's a big old heifer.
Go ahead.
Hit you right in the head with it.
We got an hour and 24 minutes to go to win the bet. Still didn't put any stipulations on
Sometimes you don't have to.
it. You're right. I kind of want to. I don't know what those stipulations
The loser buys lunch.
are. Ooh, that's the deal.
That's a fish. Yep.
That's a fish.
Hooked up. Oh man.
Wow.
That's a decent one.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's trying to get into that other line.
I gotta speed this up.
He might be in it.
It's okay if he's in it. He ate that. That was gone.
I just saw it bouncing him.
Yeah, he ate it and came at the boat.
Well, and then I noticed the planer board was gone.
Where'd the fish go?
He's 118 feet out.
Gosh.
He's up on
Is he in that line?
Oh, I about lost the rod.
Is he in that?
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
might have been a bad move going under it.
No?
Oh, he's definitely in it.
No, he's not. Look, it's cut. Oh,
I
yeah.
can see it.
Dude, he's way out there.
Yeah, he took off screen.
That's a good one, bro. Hooked up, baby.
To me, they're all good.
Yeah,
That was pretty awesome.
that was destroyed.
Gloves might be a bad idea because I just about dropped the fishing rod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you may get us a double.
That was such a sweet read there.
That was cream.
All right. I'm instantly impressed.
Hey, that was good.
Yeah, they do fight off a lot better than catfish.
They do. It's just brute strength.
I thought the medium heavies might be a little excessive for them.
No,
No.
not. Okay, hold still for a second. I'm gonna take this guy up front, I think.
They're in the work area. We have a beautiful tangle. Oh, yeah.
Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Need that? Oh, Big Daddy.
Yeah,
Big Daddy. Yeah, bring him up to me.
I'm gonna try.
Big Daddy, brother.
What a fish.
Tub. Keep coming. He's hooked good. Tub. Okay, let's figure out how we're tangled on this board.
It might just be through once. Here, can you hold this rod?
Yep, I got the fish. He's in the net.
Let me take the gloves off.
We taking the gloves off already, guys.
The gloves are coming off, guys.
Creamed it, bro. That skipjack's okay down there still.
Yeah, the other one is. Right. Bring it to me.
That was some bonkage.
Probably gonna be smart to take this.
I was thinking we were gonna get a double because that balloon bait was getting chased.
Was he?
Yeah. He was like bobbing and weaving left to right, which happens. That one got hit. Look at that one right there. You see where it got hit on the side?
Oh, yeah.
No scales?
Yep.
At some point he got hit and all that. Okay. Yeah, grab your fish. I'm gonna deal with that board over there. That's your rod.
Yep.
Okay. That's a heifer, bro.
Is that a big one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, it looks big to me.
He's mid-20s. He may be pushing 30. You set him on top of the tank.
He's my biggest one ever, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
That board didn't even pop. Look at that.
No.
We're back in business. And just like that, we caught a striper, guys. Oh,
Is that on
yeah.
that bigger bait?
What?
Is that on that one where you're like, it was borderline whether you should put it on?
I can't remember, honestly. Oh, gosh, I'm taking this up too shallow.
Whoops. Ooh, he's right now.
Well, y'all, he's got some big, and we double cameraing right here. We got some stuff going on. We got some big old stripers.
I don't have the strength I normally would because I'm hungry. Not hangry yet. I'm just nothing but happy right now.
That's a beautiful fish, dog. Look at the colors on it.
You don't have to talk about the colors on this one. He's actually big enough.
Yeah. Alrighty.
You want to hit me with a picture?
Yeah, let's do some pictures.
Say what?
All right, we're rocking a release video here.
Okay. I'm gonna try to release this out.
He was good.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, dude?
I'm still hungry.
Befuddled.
Befuddled. I don't have smart things to say most of the time, and it just gets worse when there's a big fish in my hand.
Yep. Hell yeah. Let's get him.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. I hit your knuckles, but I got 2 cameras. Dog. All right, my turn.
Yep.
Well, my man still has the shakes here, but we are getting baited back out for another pass. See what'll happen. We managed to do another pass without tangling stuff up, so that means on the next one, since I said something's gonna get tangled up.
I
But-
have shakes because I drank a bunch of coffee and I have no food.
Yeah. He said he was gonna complain about not having food.
And I try to, follow through and stuff.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good way to be.
Usually I have the emergency trail mix in my bag, but I ate that already.
I'm getting kind of hungry too.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the big boils?
Oh yeah. How could we not? He was running for his little skipjack life. feel this thing get punched.
Dunk.
Yep. That might have been it. Oh, that was just a twitch.
We got some action here, you guys. One got boiled on. I just slowed us down. I'm letting it sit on top of it a little bit. One's coming up over there. All of them are getting nervous. Every single bait out.
Yep.
Slow us down to 0.7. That one, I guess, came up.
Mine just got hit.
Yeah. Oh. Put it down. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reel and set. Got him?
Yep.
He's gonna head to Kingdom Come now.
We're gonna have a battle right by the boat because he's not very far. Well, he's a little scooty.
Little squirt. God, this one's trying
No, he's like, I'd rather get right.
to. Oh God. Yeah, take him around that way. Is he in it?
Oh yeah. Oh, I got him out.
Got him out.
Huh. Well, that was a pretty sick eat, honestly.
Yeah. He was on it right there.
You think that was the same one?
Maybe.
Maybe.
There were a couple of them coming up.
Man, everyone is so.
They fight hard. Oh, that one just got hit.
Which one?
That orange one, I think my bait's gone. Because it went donk and then nothing. Yeah, I think he just got my bait. Yeah, I got robbed. There's nothing on this one.
Oh, you mean on the balloon?
Yeah. Yeah, I got hit and yep, they took my bait.
They're gonna need a few days anyway.
Yeah.
The weather gets better, the fishing gets better.
Yeah. That was fun. We'll make another turn. He's trying to land a fish. I lost a fish. A couple of these other boards are getting chased. We're going to just turn them back around and see if we can get another one. Oh. That may have been a hit. Yeah, he's hitting it right now.
He's chomping on it.
Yeah. Did he get my bait?
I mean, there's life to your balloon right now.
Is there?
A little bit, maybe. I don't know.
That feels pretty baitless to me. Yeah, I ain't sure. No, I have bait. I've got one. He definitely got hit because he ain't performing like he should.
No. That is one bummer part about this. It's like you can only carry so many of them with
Yeah,
you.
before they die. I just need to get a giant bait tank like Brian and have 30
That's
of them. in
not
it.
a giant bait tank.
Well, like a 400-gallon one in the back of the truck. I'd have to put new leaf springs and shocks on the Tundra to be able to do that.
Yeah, you would.
Or probably
Airbags.
airbags.
Yeah.
I'd have to.
Because that's what, 4 times 7, 2,800 pounds in
Yep.
the bed of your truck.
Not counting gear and everything else.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can confidently say 2,800 because you probably won't have her quite full.
No. He's getting mad again. Tighten that brake up a little bit so a fish has got to pull it when it hits it.
You want to put a clippy on there? Or I guess I got a rod. Yeah, like
What's a
that one.
clippy do?
It's a planer board clip.
What's that make it do? Slow it down?
Well, I guess
Clicky?
you wanted to leave it where you could run with it.
Yeah. On a balloon.
But
one.
when I run big baits or flatheads, I'll clip that on the line when it's in free spool.
Okay.
So they're not running it out all the freaking time.
Gotcha. I was wondering why you had those on your thing. Now I know.
I'm a problem solver. Try to solve problems.
Yeah. Well, our bait's looking good in there, and I say that because I can't see any of them, so that means all their back's facing us. If they turn on their side, they get shiny.
Yeah.
So if we don't see them, they're good.
The ones I do see are swimming around real nice,
Yeah.
happy like.
We will have to do a bait change probably here in the next 30 minutes or so.
A bait change or water change?
Water change. I'm excited.
Drop. The sun's coming.
Beautiful. Beautiful morning, my man.
That it is. Oh,
That guy's getting chased.
He's zipped out of there.
He's not happy. My big giant ones haven't gotten eaten. Those schmediums
Isn't
are.
that the big one that's running for his life right now?
They're both big on that side. When the skipjack gets so big that they pull the board that way, like, they big. Which is a problem in the next river we're gonna fish because it's so close quarters, because they try to swim into trees.
So we'll be busy.
Yeah. It's like a quarter the size of this.
Would you say that's a 2-pound bait?
Yeah, that's a 2-pounder.
Maybe even 2.5.
Yeah, the biggest one's a 2.5, I think. But a 15-pound striper can, heck, I've had like a 15-pounder with like a giant bait, and then it's just like its head's in its mouth, and it got that head hook, and then everything else is out of it. Like it just choked itself with it.
Never ceases to amaze me with fish, man. I mean, I had that 6-inch flathead, and I would feed him night crawlers, and you're talking like 3-inch, or you're talking about a night crawler that's as long as he is, and he slurps it right up.
Schlurp.
I need to get me another flathead. That was fun.
What'd you name him?
Frankie.
He got nervous there, boys and girls watching.
Well, I mean, he is down in the lion's den.
Yep. Wolfpack about to mess his ass up.
Yep.
We're gonna come a little bit further up, and then we're gonna make us a turn.
Don't pop my board this time.
I'll try not to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm jacked.
Did you feel that little one eat it in your hand and go thunk?
No.
No?
Oh, I might have.
It just feels like this.
No, I know what a bite feels like, but at one point in time, I'm like, that could have been a bite.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't sure, and then he took off, which makes me think it was, but
Yeah. He's a little tyke.
it wasn't like a bonk then screaming. But
No.
it's obvious it was a bite. But he wasn't a 30 either. I mean, if you want to do proportions, so a 27-pounder in relation to the 66-pound state record, isn't it 66?
Something like that.
Yeah.
60-something.
So you're talking over 40% of the total weight, or the weight of the state record. So that would be like a 30-something pound flathead from, yeah, like a 38-pound flathead in Iowa.
Yeah.
Not bad. That's what we refer to them as studs.
Yep. Stud. A 50 is just unholy. Heck, a 40 is. Just how much line they're going to take. With the water temp, how it is right now, like high 60s, mid 60s probably, they're just gassed up.
Is this ideal for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
55-ish, somewhere in there. When you get below 50, they get a little lethargic, but 51 to 65, 68 is just perfect for them. And this is with 0 current. Performing a little bit of a turn here. When you're performing a turn, you bring your inside boards closer, and then the outside ones can stay out, but you want them closer on the inside, so when you're turning, it's like a pendulum. Mr. Brian Bear taught me that.
Sounds like he's a legend.
He's pretty dang good at this striper stuff. No, you got a fish chasing yours right there.
Oh, I do?
You just got boiled on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Just crunching, man.
It's crunch time.
Finicky little fellas.
Yeah. If we had some current, it'd be a little more better.
They have less time to decide. They can't scrutinize them.
Yep, they just bonk.
Yeah. He doesn't like what's going on.
You got several of them that be nervous.
Are they going to turn it on today?
Yeah. I don't know how long it'll be until it gets down here, though.
Yeah.
I'll have to look.
Blue.
Yeah, pink one.
I was just looking down and saw a blob of bait.
I think he's got it in his mouth right now.
He was chewing. Oh, it was bouncing like he was chewing on it.
Yeah. Something's going on there. Give him a little line, maybe I can feed it to him. Sitting there pecking on it though, for sure.
Another 8-pounder.
Could be a muskie. When muskies hit it, it'll go dunk, and it'll just sit there and it'll be like this.
Because they're gnawing on it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, that's a fish on it right now.
He's on a
phone call, and there's a fish right there.
Yep, you too. Bye.
Shut
Up! I have a fish on a bait. You know, you have those people who drag on conversations longer than they need to be.
That was one of them.
I mean, I usually don't mind that, but when there's a striper chasing your skip,
Yeah.
now chasing another one, that is one of the few times where I'm like,
Shut up!
Stop.
Those are right up on the ledge. Right up on the ledge. Dun dun dun
It's
dun.
exciting.
I'm just being the good friend and putting your baits on the ledge.
What a guy.
What a guy.
You're tolerable.
You're welcome. They're literally right on the ledge.
I mean, putting my baits on the ledge, buying me lunch. I mean, top notch. Top notch.
Top notch.
Yeah.
That's the life of a YouTuber right there.
Yes.
Batteries, camera. Then you gotta worry about your bait being alive. Then you gotta worry about where the fish is at.
It's wonderful chaos.
Yep. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This would be a dandy of a time to hook up. That far board gets eaten and goes straight. Is he going between us and the buoy?
Yes. I mean, commercial traffic has the right of way.
He couldn't go over there? That's the deeper side. Well, we're reeling in now, guys, for a midday break, and my cranking battery died, so I gotta unwire the trolling motor and bring it back here and put it on.
We are currently underway with no way on.
Yep. We're underway with no way.
What's going on?
Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. She's off. Take this off. We're going to buy some new batteries, folks. Then we got to charge the cranking one because I left the nav light on and the depth finder on for like 4 hours without turning the main motor on. Which, you know, sometimes isn't a problem in bigger boats that can have a bigger battery in the back, but in my little one, it can be an issue. We back in business, baby.
I'll take it. It ain't to the ramp yet.
No, but she's on. This is promising.
Watch that log.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Not crop off. Did I take the trolling motor up? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good.
Logs are a lot more forgiving than rocks are.
Yeah. They got a little give.
All right, food.
Yes. We made it! I'm gonna put her on the trailer, bud.
Good place for her right now.
Yeah. I'm glad we got back. Oh, we're gonna knock out Spencer. He's on there. A little lunch here at Aubrey's and charge the battery.
I had 3 beers on an empty stomach, so I'm ready to rock.
Let's go. So after eating lunch and buying 2 new trolling motor batteries to the tune of $223 at Walmart and charging the cranking battery at Aubrey's, we are now back fishing for striped bass. But first we've got to catch more skipjack and hopefully a couple of bigger ones. But it's getting a little windy out here. We're on a different lake now. Spencer's out there casting from the dock. He saw a couple busting. Missed one, but that's what we're doing. As you can tell by the old red, white, and blue, it's windy. So we're gonna get back to fishing for stripers and catching bait and all that good stuff that you do. We changed locales again because it was too daggum windy on that lake and we couldn't catch any bait.
You decided what the definition of dadgum is yet?
An inordinate amount, too much of something.
I can get behind that.
I think that's a good definition.
Is there anything you want me to check on over here?
No.
And if there is, I'm your guy.
I know that right now. Look at that. Look at that. She's just gonna pull right up there.
This is luxury. Should I jump on the tank?
Nah, jump on the front so it'll push it around. Don't kick the trolling motor off now. He kicked my nav light off earlier.
Oh, I smoked it.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't hit it any harder if I tried.
A man's kung fu kicked it.
And I don't know if I realized they sank that fast.
Yeah, it's gone.
It was like the second I thought about grabbing it, it was 8 feet underwater already.
Yeah, there went 30 bucks.
It's all right. Give me a big fat tip.
Oh yeah.
Just the tip.
Tip's all you got.
Yeah.
All right, let's go catch a fish.
Okay.
Here's your rod, sir.
Thank you.
I'll acquire you a bait.
You got me a nose hook this one or the back?
Let's do it the back again.
Oh, he's delicious looking. Pick me a winner, Bobby. Why do you use a balloon and not a bobber?
Because the balloon you can move up and down and you can make it bigger or smaller depending on how big the bait is. And they cheap.
I wonder if a breakaway bobber would be something that would be useful. How many rods are we running? Just 2? Or?
Just 2 in here. This is pretty close quarter stuff.
We're going to hang out in here.
Yeah, we're gonna go back there. Wrap around. Yeah, I think you got a muskie on it. Yeah. Yeah, I think you've got a muskie. Yeah, that's a muskie. See him moving around in his mouth?
The head shakes, yeah. You just tell me when to tee him up.
I mean, if you feel solid weight, You gotta reel down to it and set the bricks off of it.
I'll do that, don't you worry.
Yeah, reel down to it. You got him?
I mean, for the moment.
That may be a striper.
I mean, strong.
He's coming at my bait. Oh, did it just come off? Dang. Did we get broken off?
Nope, came off.
Just came off? Musky. That was a musky, dude.
I don't know how much harder I could have teed him up.
That was 100% a musky.
That was 100% a big muskie.
Yeah.
Because he
He took drag.
Yeah.
That is not normal for musky.
Right.
Huh?
Leader.
Check it and see if there's any phrase or anything on it.
My first thought was my FG knot failed. She's holding steady.
That was a big ski, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Well, that's just how it goes. You feel any nicks on the line?
I mean, very minor.
Dang. Well, we'll keep pulling around.
I need me a bait.
That got thumped, bro.
Yeah, what you tell me. It was sweet. Didn't get the fish, but
Yeah, it'd be like that.
he got whackled.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Something's on him right now. Come on, baby, eat it.
He's getting chased around the wall.
Something's up under him.
Shit.
Coming at us now. Reel yours in.
The fish?
No, my bait's coming at us. Come on, eat it.
He's still unhappy.
Definitely upsetty spaghetti by something.
Nice skip, don't care about it now. He's about to get replaced. Considering we have plenty of bait.
We are in sketchy zone now, boys and girls. I'm gonna kneel down for a second while I get us out here in this.
As long as we're floating down here.
Yeah. No, we're going down. Yeah, you may have to let some out while we go so he doesn't rip off. Until I get us out. In it. I don't know. I think he let it go.
He's kicking.
Nope. Oh, he's
He's running.
something's on that butt below him.
Give him a heart pump a little.
Yeah. This would be a cool place to hook one.
I mean, I'll take him anywhere.
Yeah. Out there in that flow will make it fun though.
Yes.
He definitely got hit.
I think he's still kicking though. Little guy, you think?
Could be, yeah.
What's your plans here?
Yeah, do that. No, he's still there. Yeah, he's fine. I am getting chased yet again. Come on, let me swing once. Let me swing once. Mark wants to catch a fish.
I'm gonna blame. Say you gave me the faulty hooks.
I mean, he was on there.
Like this one's got a nice turnover point. I'm gonna get that with the dispenser.
This is the anti 50-inch musky hook,
I'm a diabolical ginger and such.
patented by Knox Fishing.
That's right.
guaranteed to get eaten by a 50-inch muskie, but you ain't gonna hook them for long.
It worked. Good job.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Could have been an engineer.